you know, I work with a lot of young people. You know, a lot of them are students, you know, secondary school and university students. And one thing I've come to learn working with them is a lot of life is about perspective, you know, and it's important you know this. Life is about perspective. You know, a lot of the young people I work with, right? One major obstacle I see they have is they approach life, you know, through the lens of fear. You know, being Nigerian, there's so many things to worry about, you know. So they take that approach through life, you know. They're always worried about if they will pass the exam, if they will make enough money, if they will get a girlfriend, if they will marry. So like the worry is there, you know, and they view life from a pessimistic angle. You know, it's about, oh man, this thing will not work. Or this like they are not positive about the outcome of things. They are negative, and the reason for that is to protect the ego so they don't get hurt. It's like me saying, oh, I'm not going to approach this girl. You know, she's not even that fine. Meanwhile, I don't want to approach her because I'm afraid that she may reject me. You know, so life is really about perspectives. And one thing I've learned that is kind of very important is important you view life the way that is be advantageous for you. And what I mean by that is if you view life the wrong way, your actions will be wrong and your end product will probably be wrong, you know. But if you view life from the right way, you know, chances are you will take good actions, and the odds are that out of your good actions, something will become successful. So life is about perspective, and I want young people to have this kind of mindset that no matter what happens, they're going to get what they want, you know. Because I've come to realize, I remember listening to Bishop Oyedepo, and he was talking about if he loses all the money he has, that he will still make it back. And I was like, wow, that is an arrogant statement. That's what I was thinking. But then after listening to him, I got to realize that it is not really about the money, you know, it's about perspective. He has built a company that even if he loses all the money, he can go to the bank with the company, with his company, right? And get loan that he can use, you know, to build the church all over again. So it's about perspective, and young people, they should have that perspective that, see, I'm going to get what I want. No matter what happens, I'm going to get it. Because a lot of successful people in our society, that's what they really have going for them. It's not about the giant amount of money they have in the bank. It's about this belief, this unshakable belief that they are going to get what they want, and they will do anything to get this thing that they want. So even though Nigeria may be full of negative stories and negative news, it's important, you know, that young people learn that the attitude you should have in Nigeria is nothing is going to stop me, you know, and be optimistic. Just believe they are going to get that thing you want. Operate from that positive perspective, and you see, you know, life is not that complicated, man. And that's the truth. Bye.